Hi, my name is Paul Ropp. I was born in New York City, but I have lived in Bali since 1978. And maybe I'll be able to share with you a few of the reasons why. Enjoy Bali. I had started going to Asia, living in India in 1971, starting my fashion career there. I was in southern India, Goa, 1978. A couple that I had introduced in Brazil and married them in New York Central Park. Helped deliver their first baby in Goa in about 1976. And they were having their second one, and they asked me if I'd come in and help deliver that one. I quickly went to put that together, and not having enormous amounts of money at that time, I decided to put it together with a business trip. And Bali afforded me that opportunity because there were so many creative people here that I brought my creativity and my ability to bring fabrics from India, which we would hand make, and then we'd bring them here, and I started developing a handloom industry in Indonesia as well. Bali seemed to be far fewer people, more colorful, more creative, and it had, an ocean where I could also work next to an ocean, which is important to me, and here I am, Bali. It extended itself into meeting a lady from Italy, who was here doing a shooting for Italian Vogue, and we got married here, had 2 kids here, so this was home. Well, the Balinese have a community orientation that is beyond anything the Western civilization really practices. And the Wantilan is the village house. It's just a basic style architecture which they put in the center of the village, and everybody gathers there for their meetings or for their problems or whatever they need. And this roof here is a roof that is created as the Wantilan roof. I'd say it's 16 meters across this way and about 20 meters across this way, and it has no supports. It's all supported between the wood beams, interjoining in such a manner that they support the whole entire roof. So you have the openness of Bali, the environment of nature, and the comfort that we, people like myself, the freedom of space, and the integrating your space with nature. What we've done is we've done our best to keep nature as it is, enhance it to the best of our ability, and create an environment that's in harmony. This is a closet, a dressing area. But for me, it functions because I'm in the clothes business, fashion business, and I'm always trying new samples and whatever. So we can walk in and have a thing. In the West, my apartment was about the same size in New York City. Out here is where I come to meditate on the terrace. It's a Chinese wedding bed, or we call them the opium beds, because people in the old Chinese used to lie down and smoke their pipes. We live between 2 rivers, Tepikali. There's the river over here on this side of the property, and there's a river on the other side of the property. And down there we have our swimming pool and our lounging area and jacuzzi, and we sit out there in full moon and take a very easy approach to life. Life in Bali is not that bad. This is an old teak piece. Actually, I use it as a wine closet. These are different pieces, but all hand carved. Absolutely all hand carved. But the best thing about Bali is the people. not just the indigenous, but all the foreigners that come in from all the different parts of the planet. And they come in and they're really quite incredible, and their interaction with the Balinese people are a good example, if not great, of what humanity can collaborate with each culture. Through editorial, through television, I've been able to represent to the outside world what Bali does potentially have to enjoy, to experience, or to collaborate with commercially. Our retail business in Bali has increased 12% average, 13% average every year since '02 that you're talking about, with all the bombs and everything, all the bad years and all the bad experiences. It's still, up 60% from that period of time. I mean, I could say it because we're great at what we do, or I could recognize the reality. Bali is a great place to be, and people will come regardless. You either get in step or harmony with change, or you're in discomfort, because the planet goes forward on its axis, everything goes forward in its evolution, and Bali included. Bali cannot remain as Bali was. I thought originally, when I experienced Bali as what the West would consider a primitive culture, I thought they should make Bali a living museum. And still there's time for it, if they take places in Bali that has no industry, or the people are truly poor and have a very difficult time just existing, and support them as an indigenous living experience of history and make it a historical site, then Bali will have something to offer as Bali was in the present and in the future. This is Bali. I mean, this is the beauty of Bali. He's still here. Where the other guys have gone, so Sardinia, that...
Miami, you mean?
Yeah,
right.
All of that.
Yeah.
But we still have a quality of Indonesia. You can still get the best nasi bungkus in town from over here. Today's Waran was the place to be when you want to get a nice meal, consistent food, and all the dinosaurs still come. Come on, we'll show you nasi campur. Now you've got a lot of different things. You've got chicken, you've got fish, you've got beef, you've got cheese, you've got satay, not satay, you have tempeh, you have sayur, salads, you have everything. They make great desserts. You see, in the old days, we couldn't get any of this stuff. These are two dishes from Indonesia,
Oh my God.
Here we have Jack Nicholson coming in the door.
Yeah, yeah, we're local guys here, Woo!
Can I have your autograph?
Oh, yeah.
Are we ready? Food, good food.
So let me tell you about myself. I'm the Indiana Jones of Indonesia. I'm the guy that went out in the bush. I've been to all the islands, by horseback, by canoe, by helicopter, by boat, walking, horseback, all over the place, searching for treasures. There's nothing like adventure. Without adventure, life is pretty boring. And that's what we're doing here, This is Adventures in Paradise, right?
That's right.
Right?
Absolutely correct. Every time I come from the airport, all the old markings are gone. There's another building, another store, another something. And I've helped to contribute to that, no doubt. But I try to do it, not tried, I believe I've accomplished that by, staying within the parameters of style and taste and try to keep it traditional. And I go to places where there for nothing, and when I build a space, everybody builds around it. It becomes very important real estate. So I contribute to the community that way. I increase the value of their land. So, you know, there are positive stories of what happens. I employ 300 people. So that's a full-time thing. When the Bali bombs were taking place, I didn't let go of anybody. And we were employing people. This is not like any factory you'll ever see, because every machine is working on a different style. No. So everybody here is checking quality. Here's where we have our fabric. All handmade fabrics, most of them. Colors, colors, and more colors. Now, here's where a production is done from the sampling. It's Dharma, this gentleman. He orchestrates all the people in all these rooms. We have 5,000 people working, Norma, 5,000 people working in their homes in India. All made by hand, from scraps. Detail, detail, detail. This is Yoga. He's updating our website. All right, this is my studio. This is where I do my work, which is laid out for me, and it scares me if I look at it like this, because this is all the work I got to do before I leave. What happens here is, not only is it the basic communication. Putri? I'm sorry? Putri? This is like our showroom retail store. This is Bali living. You see, this is anywhere in the world where there's sun and fun. That's what we have, sun and fun. What we're going to do is prepare the company to market the company. That means opening up more stores throughout Asia, which we are in the process of doing. Expand on our training of personnel. So when the people say, well, what happens when you're gone? There's a whole organization that knows how to do Paul Ropp as good as Paul Ropp, and if I'm lucky, even better. Bali is a bubble. It's a fantasy in breathing time. You know, it's an experience in the presence of the past living in today's environment. I'm evolutionary, having the privilege of living here.